this way. Alright. Where's my... Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the 12th stream, I think, of Talina at my time at Portia. It is a happy 4:52 in the morning over here, and we are getting into... I think we're still in winter, possibly, or maybe we've headed over. It's alright, one day away, and look at me, I can't remember everything, so that's alright. Alternating Portia and pumpkin days at the moment, because I've got a little bit to do and I need to not be here too long in the morning. But this is an excellent way to start the day with you guys. And I think I need to... Month 2, we are in summer of year 1. Excellent. Wednesday, I think I need to sign up for the martial arts tournament. My time flies when you're having fun. Oh my gosh, I need to... Yes, definitely need to empty that backpack. Finish saving the tree farm and build a cultivation fence. Actually take the cultivation fence to Nora. Alrighty, we are cooking. Character, have I forgotten to add anything? Not this time. Alrighty, let's get out of here and get into the day. Django is a chef who knows many recipes. Learn secret recipes from him, but they're not free. And be aware that Django will tell you recipes or variations of recipes that you already know and happily charge you 20 gold for them because he thinks it's funny. Actually, I don't think he realizes. But it does save you, no letters in the letterbox today. It does save you having to experiment for ages at the kitchen. I have 1 commission. And it looks like an emergency. Oh, it's probably Pumpkin Princess. Let's make sure we've got fertilizer on us, because nothing more embarrassing than running all the way out there to discover we've left our fertilizer at home, and we would have. It's alright, I was playing Pumpkin Days and I have forgotten how to move in Portia again. That's alright. So, that gives me some space. E for open, and gardening has my fertilizer. Give me back my box of... Alright, gardening should have my fertilizer. What have I done with it? I have absent-mindedly stuck it somewhere, or I'm staring right at it and just not seeing it. Or I used it up. There's a theory that bears checking. Alright, looks like I have used my fertilizer up. So I'm going to have to run all the way over to Granny Sophie's and buy some fertilizer, which I have the fundage for. I need to earn 10,000 more gold as well, because that way I can buy my... What do you call that thing? I can buy my next plot of land, which I'm going to need if I'm going to expand. Definitely going to need it if I'm going to start putting down the fertilizer mats and things for my property, for my planting. Alright, E for the farm store. There we go, give the computer time to catch up. Alright, this stings, but we're going to go for another 100 of these. I love this function of fertilizer. And I wish I had worked it out when I was struggling to fill my fertilizer tanks in the other game. Okay. Let's go say hello to Granny Sophie because we're here. And then I better find that exclamation mark. That might not be...
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
What is this polluted water I keep on hearing about?
It's fixed, I think.
Goodbye.
See ya, Granny. Mr. Melon. Oh yeah, that's right. We're not doing Pumpkin Princess because it's not that game. I knew that. Hey, Mr. McD. Hey.
Oh, hey there, builder. I was just about to ask you something.
Ask
You
away.
see, being an entrepreneur, I was running a service to rent out my animals for riding. But a month before you came, a storm blew through here and damaged my stable. Higgins won't touch a job like that since it's too small for his ego.
Oh,
I
Mr.
was hoping you
McD.
could give me a hand.
Sure, I can do that.
Great! It's the stable in the corner over there. Just patch it up whenever you can.
Alright, Mr. McD, it shall be done. Let's go check it. What do I need? Hardwood planks and iron bars. I think I've got some of those somewhere. I don't think I've got them on me though. Yeah. No hardwood planks on me, that's fine. I should tidy up my inventory a bit, but I really want to get something done. What was it? The water wheel? It's mega smoky here. There's about 5 fires around Canberra and they're all under control, but last night the smoke was like a blanket over the town. It was like looking through mist, and as good as the aircon is, it hasn't quite kept it all out. What are we doing? Iron bars and hardwood planks is what we're doing. So yeah, you can probably hear it in my voice, but it's a bit of a pain. Although I'm very lucky I don't have a health condition that means I react worse than I do. Alright, let's leave those guys to their run. As fun as it would be to run after them. Mr. McD's stable. I have planks and iron bars. We'll get this done first up. Go deliver our fence and go get another commission. And then I need to remember what I'm missing for my, I think it's the water engine I'm missing. There you go, good as new, just like I bought one. Hey, Mr. McD.
Looks good as new.
Yeah.
Almost. Nice one, Builder. Really appreciate it. I can open up my ride rental service again.
You can. But it will still be quicker for me to catch the DDs most of the time. Alright. Put the baby animal into a shed or coop to raise it. That little note in the corner is a reference to where you can find barns. So you've got two kinds of critters. So Mr. McD gave us cows because he's a farmer and he likes them and he figures they'd be useful. Did Nora go up? Oh, see, this is what happens when you don't catch Nora early in the morning. She goes to the top of the mountain and you have a nice morning jog with a wonderful view in order to find her. It's good stamina training. And the view is pretty spectacular. Look at that. Just look at that. Anyway, sorry, enough gazing at the wonderful view. Let's go find Nora. I love it. You get to play this game against such a backdrop of stuff. It's pretty good. Hey, here's your commission. Thank you. So, oh, sorry, Nora. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, oh, a chest. Kaboom, yeah. Apple slices, I like that. Alright, if you wonder what I'm talking about with gardening, I need to buy a ton of these things. These are irrigation flooring, and I need to buy a ton of, well, not a ton, probably 2 or 3 of those. And what you can do is you can put 30 fertilizer in it. As long as it's connected to the flooring, you can fertilize your plants without having to actually run around and shake your fertilizer box at them every couple of days. So I need to actually build up my discs. As soon as I finish the research at the research center, I need to get some discs and get them together and start bringing them up to the church. And the other thing, I don't know if you caught it when I was in there, but rainbow flowers are essential components of pigments. I probably should have jumped off the mountain at the other side. And pigments are an essential ingredient for quality leather and something else that I always used to run out of. I'm sure I'll think of it eventually. Wait a minute. Oh no, I did. I delivered the cultivation fence to the church. So we are going to go and get ourselves another commission. I was trying to point the mouse at the board. Doesn't work. 6 tin alloy. So 88 and 501. 30 and 254. And 58 and okay. So we are going to go with the biggest rep builder we can. These only work if you can get them done within a couple of days. Otherwise you might as well just skip that one, take 2 smaller ones over the next 2 days. And it'll equal the same amount. Tin alloy, let's go find that. And I'm trying to work out where my research is and whether or not I've done the stupid thing of forgetting to actually give her more discs. So I might go check that out. It's probably due in tomorrow actually, but I'm rather risk it. I need to put a chest over here. Alrighty. Alright, I am going to have to make some more of that, so let's go do that. I need to build, actually I need to build 2 more of these as well. So, looks like I got my work cut out for me today. Where's the tin alloy? We shall craft. Yes, I do want to cancel. Just get that running. I should be working on carbon steel bars and carbon steel plate as well. So let's deal with this before it becomes too much of a problem, and then we'll head off to the research centre. So industrial furnaces, I need 3 more. So I'm going to need to go quarrying, that's fine. And I can build 1 more of those straight away. So alright, I'm going to need 3 more, so I need 6 of those. Oh boy. 45 of those. Okay, not 45, so I need 15 of those. So 45, 15. Alright, we can get the marble plank on straight away, and we can fix the carbon steel problem straight away, and we can make the cores. So it looks like I won't be making those yet. Oh, the marble is on. Awesome. Right. Okay, that's right. We're not making those until we've built the wheel. So that's the thing too. You've got to remember not to spend your crafted items that you need for something that you're building. The best way to do it is just to build the thing that you need. Bronze bars, we're only at 37. So we're really shy on bronze and copper. Let's put on two lots of bronze and 2 lots of copper. I've got 32 glass, so I can do strength and glass okay. That's pretty important. Actually, that probably should have been copper. That's okay. I need to check my wood supply as well. That's definitely going to be copper. Okay, well that answers my question about wood supply. Oh no, it doesn't, because that one's already fully filled. Oh, thank God for that. Gave myself a heart attack. Okay, let's make some more bronze. We're good for copper for a change, so we must have caught up. Bearings are useful, that's where my tin alloy went. Okay. Carbon steel, proof in the making. Confirm that one. Alright, we need 2 loads of charcoal. My timber's about to go. Cactus, we'll let that finish. And alright, that's finished. I've got 9 iron bars. It's not enough, but it'll have to do for the moment. No, we want charcoal. Actually, while we're here, why can I only make 8 of those? Because I'm nearly out of charcoal. Okay. That's fine. So that one's going to dedicate to charcoal because I can get 25 in one hit instead of the 10 I need out of the other burners. Steel plate. Here is where we cry. Let's make another 3 and get that running. And I think I should probably look at composite wooden boards if I can make them. Oh yeah, let's get those going. I know, I'm probably going to cry about that too, but that's okay. Okay, so the commission is on. The wheat is growing. I did promise I'd be better about farming this time. Okay, seeds. That's it. I'm going to put a chest up here. It's driving me crackers. Just make a new one. Gardening and cotton is essential. Right click and away we go. Alright, well there goes that idea for the moment. We do need to go get wood, but not as badly as we need to get something else. Let's just... Okay, I am going to get rid of my wheat and free up that thing. So I need 4. And here we go. So that, and go to 5. Alright, what was I doing? Harvesting pumpkin. Yes. Okay. I have literally forgotten. No, I was going to go get some bloodstone and timber. I think I needed. Oh, and I was going to build that thing. No, I couldn't build it. That's right. So I'm at 6. I can build 1. Handbook. Alright, marble planks. I'm at 4. Okay, so I'm 1 short. Let's go grab some bloodstone and grab some timber. So what we might do is a resource run along this area. So 3 for the pickaxe. It's a good way to fill in time while you're waiting for things to cook as well. And I also, it's 16:57. Let's just very quickly duck down to the research centre and make sure we have stuff coming. And we might register for the martial arts tournament while we remember. Given it's Talina's first summer in Portia. There we go. Grab that. Petra, how you doing?
Hi.
Hey.
We made a special filter for our water supply so that we'll be able to filter the bigger pollutants. I don't think we can do much about the microscopic chemicals, so continue to boil your water, I guess.
Alrighty, will do. How you
Hi.
going?
Did you discover something new?
Oh
that
my.
should be enough data disks. Still, if you want to expedite our research, you can submit more data disks. The more data, the faster we work.
That's
the
okay.
data corruption on these disks are minimal.
So there you go. It's worth checking if you can't remember whether or not you've put more research on. Hey man.
Well, in the end, we were only able to
filter some of the pollution. You've got a long way to go. That's okay. I've got a disc for you.
Thank
that
you.
can help.
This is great.
You're welcome. Okay. Oh dear. I must have had
We're still studying the data disks.
Oops, wrong one. Thinking discs and giving discs, 2 different things. Here you go.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
It looks really special.
That's okay. So, we've got... it's so slow this morning. I did go to bed really late. And I still get up early, which is a bit silly, but I'm trying to get a new habit in. It takes a couple of weeks for it to sink in that I can't stay up to midnight anymore. Not that I was getting anything done when I was doing that, so yeah, I'll get there. Martial arts tournament. So I am really blousy this morning, just not thinking straight at all. There we go. I should stop and say hello to everybody, but I want to get the martial arts tournament registration done. Go check on my alloy. Chop some trees down on the way. Who's the Commerce Commission for? It is for... Okay. So I will probably not be able to catch them tonight anyway. So what we'll do, it makes it easy. Yes, please. I would like to register. Okay. So the other place you can find rocks and timber and wood and stuff. We just might start at the top of the hill. So up here, where the panbats are flitting about, you can find some more of these rocks, and you can get a fair bit of stuff out of it. Or we could head into the Collapsed Wasteland ruins, not ruins, a Collapsed Wasteland itself, and get a bunch of stone from in there. That tends to come up pretty good for topaz and things. But this is another spot that you can find mineable, quarryable bits and pieces in. Don't fly in front of the pickaxe. I love these bats. They're like, oh look, there's a lady swinging a pickaxe. I think I'll just go and flitter around in front of it. I think they've been talking to the urchins, to be honest. They're not as bad though. So yeah. So occasionally you can get topaz from these dudes as well. So I needed another 2 bloodstone to get my 3 core. That looks like them there. And when I get back, I should have a little bit more steel plate. So I have 4, I've got 3 coming. That'll be enough for one more. Oh, sorry, for one of the burners. Speaking of which, it's no good building it if I can't light it. And 5 wood won't last, so I need about 500 wood just to get me through the night and through making the what do you call those things, through the charcoal. Let's go with that, and away we go again. So as much as I'm thinking run through the Collapsed Wasteland would be fun, I think we're going to need the timber more. So I've got enough to get done what I need to get done, bloodstone wise. Okay, so timbering. I have honey on me, don't I? Yes, royal honey for Papa Bear. Just grab that on the way through. Hey! How you doing? Sounds like a plan. Where's my honey gone? There it is. You're very welcome. Now just don't mind me, that was not a bribe so I could cut your trees down with impunity. But while I'm here, I'm going to deforest this patch. Except for the apple trees, because they won't let me, basically. Don't mind me, Papa Bear, a little bit of lumbering going on. Alright, oh, there's my timber, excellent. So we'll get some more hardwood out of this, and maybe a little bit of ironwood, but not much. You don't usually get ironwood. Oops, sorry, Papa Bear. He's such a good-natured fellow. Alright, what are we at? 229? Okay. And I need to check and see what I needed for the water engine as well. So we might... Ow! Okay. So we grab those, and we grab those, and avoid the apple tree because it won't let me cut it down. Spoil sport that it is. We're at 257, 262. Excellent. Snakeberries are useful if you've got nothing else left and your hit points are low. Alright, let's try and chop the wood without chopping the llama. This might be hard, I may have to... Huh. It's just a matter of angling up. So if you're dead set against chopping llamas, and you don't need to be, but if you are, you've just got to try and stand far enough out that you don't catch them in the swing of the axe. Now, I'm not dead set against chopping them, but when I'm going for wood, I'd rather not be switching to my knuckle dusters to defend myself against an outraged llama because I nicked it with the axe. Okay, 3:30 in timber and 2 AM in the morning. That's okay, we may end up building our furnace. These guys at least don't run under the axe when you're chopping their trees down. Not usually anyway. One day I'm going to drop a tree on someone's head and they're going to object. Not yet though, fortunately. Okay, just going to come into the side on that one. Oh boy. Do you mind? Okay, fine. And Rage Ladybug, fall asleep in front of him. Because, Talina, that's not that smart. Okay, I wasn't watching the time. I got a bit distracted. Okay, checking the letterbox. Yay, there's letters! And it's going to tell me it's going to take 6 days or something. Awesome, I can borrow a horse for a week. And 6 days for my research results. Here I am waiting patiently for research results that are never going to come. Alright, I need to kill something to make some more meat. That's fine. I might do that in a while. Okay. Furnaces need to go up. Which means I needed to build 3 more cores to have 6. I can only build 1, that's okay. Alright, charcoal. And we're going to run out of fuel on a ton of these if I'm not careful. So, let's get these up and running. I should also check my map to see if anyone's having a crisis. Oh no, Portia is so quiet right now. It's like waiting for a storm to break. And I need to see if my Commerce Commission has cooked, because it might have. Let's write more of this. And more of these. That's fine. What I love about Portia is that it leaves stuff on the ground and you can come back and get to it. We've got 300 hardwood. It's 125. Let me just build what I need to build first. Let's go with some ironwood planks. We are going to need them down the track, so we'll do that. Okay, you know what? This is driving me absolutely crazy. I need one of those. And I'm going to put it... Oh, I hate you so much. Alright. I'll do what I should have done ages ago. There we go. How much space did that leave me? Just enough to do what I want to do. Alright. Automatically pick up the 2 objects I dropped. And instead of having to run all the way over to the other space again, we're going to put our storage chest right next to our crafting bench. I automatically maximised my timber, didn't I? Oh man, I should not play when I've had about 5.5 hours sleep. That's ridiculous. Oh well, I've got stuff to sell. It'll be fine. Fine, I tell you. And I have enough tin alloy for the moment, so let's get going with carbon steel bars. Yeah. Ah, don't. Alrighty. So, one commerce commission, and actually I wanted to build, alright, trying to do 5 things at once, not doing any of them very well. 1 industrial core, steel plate, and marble planks. Let's get those ones done. Okay, industrial core, marble planks, and steel plate. Oh, good. And now I'm going to have to get more timber. Yes, I knew. And hit a 6. And hit a 5. And woohoo! Grab that one. I'm just doing weights this early in the morning because it's good for me. Okay. Pretty sure I don't have enough steel plate to do another one. I've got how many on me? 2. I need 2 more. 3 more, I thought. There, so there be. Let's sort all of this out. And pop all of these away because I hate running out of space. What's that? Niter. Oh yeah, I got that in the wasteland. Okay, I have my water wheel. I need to pick up my sprinklers and my water tank again. No, I don't. They're in here. Alright. Well, let's just work our way through. Relics we're good for. Timber we're not. We need to pop that away. Okay, that's all the timber. I'm going to leave that blank for the moment till I run out of something, and that'll be the first thing I fill. My fishing rod has migrated into my chest again. I'm pretty sure I didn't put it in there that time. Crafting. Okay, crafting. That and that. And that. And those. And that. Let's just sort everything up. There we go. That as well. Oh, okay. Alright, I'm not quite sure what that sound is. I don't think it's not my alarm. And all fixed. Okay, spare parts. Alright, that gives me enough space to do things in. Yeah, I'm going to be 1 steel plank short of a furnace, which reminds me that needs to be placed because it's not going to do much good where it is. Where is it? I know how my fishing rod is getting placed in the box. Because there is another fishing rod in the box. When I do sort all, it's being automatically placed in the same space as that fishing rod. Because fishing rods can only take up 1 space, they don't stack. I have no timber to run that with, do I? No, that's okay. Alright, let's go deliver our commission and get another one. M for map. And away we go. Alright, I've obviously forgotten something. Yep, I've put my tin alloy in the box. That's why I don't have a commission mission on the board. These things happen. Grab that. Grab all of those. Now we're set for our commission. Let's not roam about with that above our heads. Say hi to Emily on the way past. Hello, Emily.
Hey!
Hi, what you doing?
I'm trying not to tell my granny everything happening around our town, such as the dirty water. She'd only become needlessly worried.
It's very kind of you,
See you.
Em. Okay. That's right. It was a commission for tin alloy for the research centre and they wanted it chop chop. So, let's get that done. Hey, Arlo! I think I still have fish soup in my backpack.
Hi.
Hey! Oh, what do you want now? Seafood noodles. Well, today you're having fish soup, and I will try and remember to make seafood noodles
Thank you
tonight.
so much.
You're really welcome. Ardit,
Hello.
how you doing?
I heard from Dawa that everything worked out in the end. Still, a rat king? Sounds like something straight from a fairy tale.
It surely does. And I have no amulet for you today. I will have to rectify that, Mr. Ardit. Sorry. Okay, Petra.
Hi.
Hi, got your commission. Excellent. Whoa. Oh, that's right. I should also be giving you a gift. Here you go. Have a
present?
disc.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And while we're at it, where is... There's the blue-haired wonder. Come here, Merlin. Hey, say hi. No, don't say hi about the church. No whining.
Thanks for the gift.
You're really welcome. Okay, so research center is done. We can cross that off our kibble list. I need to go and build a water engine. I'm trying to work out what I was waiting on for it. We'll work that out in a tick. Alright, before I go too far from the bus stop, because I need to also get a commission, let's go into our handbook, assembly index, and the one thing we're waiting is building one of these. So I have enough old parts, bearings, engines, steel plate. I should have 2 more steel plate cooking, so let's just see how far they've gone. And if they're done, we're going to build a water engine before I forget again. Okay. I have 1, I have 20. Alright. I might just stand here and wait, because if I run off and get some more timber, I'm going to completely forget that I need to do my steel plates so that I can build a water thing, so I can finally finish the, what do you call it? The water engine and the mission for the tree farm. So let's get this up and running. Alright, I need old parts, small engine, steel plate, and bearings. Let's go. There's my bearings. And my old parts are here. Old part, steel plate, which I will find in minerals. I've forgotten the 4th thing. Old parts, steel plate, small engines, that's right. Which should be back in the crafting box. Probably 4, no, here we go. Alright. So we go 5 for our little engine, and 6 for our steel plate, and 7 for our old parts, and 8 for our bearings. Woohoo! Do a last minute check in the pack, just make sure we have sprinklers, a tank, a water engine, and a water wheel. We're good. Now you'll notice that the sprinklers and a tank thing, they're just not on the map yet. If you do this mission in order and don't skip ahead, you will put your water wheel and your engine down, and Ardit will thank you very nicely, and then ask for you to put a why did I run all the way up here? Never mind, we're nearly there. He'll ask you then to put the irrigation system in, so I'm just shortcutting that step. Must run faster. Okay, our water wheel goes in at a point just past the bunnies. So yeah, and it's marked. If you look at the mini map, you'll see it's that little arrow at the bottom of the mini map. Hello, bunny. These things, don't get too cocky with them. They look cute and they're very pink. And and they will kick your tail if you harm them. Oh, and they're not really good about staying out of the way of axes either. Aha. We have one water engine in place. And a water wheel. Look at this thing. It's massive. And I had it in my backpack. Alright, anyway. Now you'll notice a whole bunch of other little arrows have now popped up on my screen. And basically you would find out what they were if you went to see Ardit. And it takes such a long way time. There he is. We might as well drop in and say hello to him. Hey Ardit.
I get up real early each morning.
Uh-huh. You do, and I forgot to bring you your amulet. Okay, so he doesn't talk to you. Now these panbats are not panbats you can kill. Hi Dawa.
Hi.
How you doing?
Arlo was very high on you when he told me about your adventure fighting the Rat King. He said he never expected a builder to be able to put up a fight, much less win.
Oh,
Must
nice.
have been a fright.
It was fun.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks, Dawa. Actually, that little speech from Dawa, I've never come across that before in all my time of playing, so that's kind of cool. I must have just played past the point where he delivers it. Arlo is very high on me. That's sweet. I wonder if it's a relationship thing. Oh, right. We have our water tank. Now, I could swear that he... Oh, yeah. Saving the tree farm. Water storage, sprinkler, and away we go. There we are. And install. Yep. There was part of me that was hoping when we tamed the panbats and soothed them that we would kind of have a much more viable source. Don't mind me, I've seen shinies over here. Much more viable source of bat wings. But you cannot kill them once you make friends with them, which I suppose makes sense. You will get a lot more mushrooms in summer in the orchard. There it is. So all I'm doing, if you're curious, to guide myself, I'm running towards the little arrows and the little circles until it actually pops up on the screen in front of me. So the mini-map's really useful for this. And we're probably going to miss the boys. I know, it's a mushroom, how can I resist? Because they'll go to bed before we can get to them, but that's okay. Especially if I keep chasing mushrooms instead of installing sprinklers. Here we go. Ooh, more mushrooms. Oh, don't be mad. How can I make Arlo his spicy noodles if I don't have mushrooms? Actually, he doesn't like... You don't get mushrooms in spicy noodles. Alright, well there goes that excuse. Cutscene. Oh man. That was such a shorty. There you go. And one water tree farm rescue. Yeah. What
This
did you
is the
think?
greatest.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for everything. Here's your commission fee. Now that we're back in business, if you ever need any wood supplies, you can check the box besides our home. We can afford some every day.
That's right. That offer, however, only lasts for, I think it's a year. There were mushrooms. I'm going to go fetch them. There they are, up there. So the tree farm has been saved. The pan bats have been soothed. Trying to remember what else is happening. That's it really. Now I just have to wait for the next segment of story to start. Actually, I shouldn't just hang around and wait, because if I do that, I'm not going to be ready when it starts. So we need to get our equipment up and running, toot sweet. And our production needs to get back up and running for our carbon steel. Which just means making enough steel plate to make some more of those big burners. So I know I said 3, I'm actually going to go for 4, which is going to need a truckload of wood. But it might just keep us up with production for the rest of the missions. And I probably need to clear out the ruins. So I just need to see how much wood I'm carrying. Here we go again. The perpetual hunt for wood in Portia. I know I missed a bit. Give me a minute. So 2117, I think we can probably chop our way all the way back to our farm. I mean, we might as well, right? There's the ironwood. Good, because we need a ton more of those in missions coming up. We've got to get those ready. Nope, I've got everything there. So this is the other reason, if you did this, you'd have to tell your horse to stay and faff about with it. So this way I can just roam freely. Small bloodstone. Switch out on the tools. It is a good way to build up your XP as well. XP and profit. Let's go. More rock. I probably don't need any more rock. Two rocks and I can manage to miss them both. That's that takes... I'm not sure what that takes. Be nice. It's like, oh no! Hey. Feels like it's taking forever to get these timber, but I realise it's only taking forever because I'm stopping to chop every single rock I find. It's like, oh no! It's a rock, I must kill it. In actual fact, all I need is the, it's a resource run. You do have to do these periodically. More rock, and more rock. And wait, there's more rock. Yes! Okay. So I'm pretty sure I didn't fill the burners up this morning. The little burners, so they're probably going to be completely out of fuel, which means I'm going to need 80 timber for them just on their own. Do you mind? Here we go. Alrighty, and into here. Cannot pickaxe a tree. That's it. Gosh, where did you learn to drive? Alright, this is the last tree. Let's play chicken with the time and see if I can actually get this cleared before I have to hit the hay. This is probably not, and it's probably a long shot, but let's find out. There we go. 233 and 246. We are not going to make it home. We're going to get close. Oh, shiny. I know, right? But, nope. Oh, in the middle of the road. Seriously. Alrighty. I think we have time for one more day, and then we are going to head out and get some work done. The martial arts tournament's on today. Okay. I actually have to be kind of semi-organized. Oh, that's a disaster. Let's grab that and grab those from the Portia tree farm. Thank you for helping us save the tree farm. We're deeply in your debt forever. We can provide a certain amount of wood every day and will deliver it to your storage box by your house for free. This is our thank you. If you want us to put more supplies in the storage, you can pay the fee at our registration table to increase the output. Thanks again. So they are forever in my debt, but do I get that Commerce Commission done as well? And it is a Friday. There will be time after the tournament to do all of this, but that means I will lose a day's production, which is a pain, and I probably should focus on, let me just check the time. Oops, no, I did not want to cancel. What was I cooking? Hopper. Time check, 7:32. Okay. We are going to have to run, because if our bout is at 8 o'clock, we're in trouble. So how this works, oh, that's right, I didn't cut the tree properly. How this works is on that drum there's a timesheet which has a schedule on it. Oh, it starts at 9, that's okay. And here we go. Just skip that. You can find that if you hit options and help, you'll be able to read through that. Just hit view bracket. Alright, so first up between starting at 9:30 you have Carol versus Wooer. I'm going to bet on Wooer. You can bet on them and so you get bits and pieces. May versus Remington. That's actually a tough choice. I'm going to bet on Remy. I think May might actually beat him though. Talina versus Dr. Shu. Always bet on black. That's me. Absolutely sure. He's nice, but I'll still kick his tail. And Irwa versus Mars. I'm pretty sure Irwa can beat Mars. I might be shocked, but we'll find out. Alright. I can get to home and back before the first round, and I don't have to be there to watch it. Which reminds me, this tree stump is driving me crazy. Alright, hopefully that Mr. Ladybug did not die a painful death. I would be sad. So I'm in the third bracket. Technically I can actually run around my farm and do stuff until that bracket comes up. Or run around anywhere and do stuff until that bracket comes up. It hasn't lost me any relationship points for not physically being there, but what I want to do is it's a festival day, and the important thing about festival days is that gifts and other things are all worth double. And I would like to make some amulets. Maybe not 118 of them, but I might make 50. And I think Arlo wanted seafood noodles. And that would normally be worth 15, but today it's worth 30. Flowery soap for Antoine. Normally I would have all of this done ahead of time, but I haven't. Alright. So. Oh, can I make those? I can't make those. Okay. So what I'm going to do is very quickly, I'm out of charcoal again, okay. I'm going to let these run and just grab that first. Oh man. Here's my wood again. Okay, fortunately that one's properly full. We'll just bring that up to maximum carbon steel barring. And I think I've just run out of timber, but not the first time this game. Alrighty, and while we're here, let's pop some steel plate on into the furnace. There's our next burner. So good, we're going to need that. Although, if I can't fuel them, it doesn't help me much. What was I doing? Ironwood. There we go with that. Ironwood requires mucus. Yeah, I can't refuel it, that's annoying. However, I can refuel this one. So we will, I mean I can, and we're out of iron ore. Oh, of all the days, I better get my tail back down here. So yeah, so on festival days, even if you've got a lot of things to do, it tends to, it's a really good idea if you can basically gift your gifts if you're trying to build a relationship with your people. So under the shade, there's Ginger. Okay, Papa Bear, how you doing? I have brought you honey. It's kind of like popcorn for bears. There you go. Hey Ginger.
I heard from Papa that you solved the polluted water issue with Sam.
Yeah.
In the end, what happened?
Well, do you remember the Bandy Rat Prince? It turned out.
King. Now I've heard it all. Was it scary falling into the ruin like that? Oh, and Sam sounded so strong. I'm glad you made it out without getting hurt.
Excellent. Hey Gust, how you doing? Really? In Atara? Is it bigger? Is that like Texas? Okay. I have a big martial arts tournament. I nearly gave him spicy fish soup, which would be a mistake because he likes bacon fish rolls.
You've chosen wisely this time.
Whoa. Awesome. Thank you. Of course I chose wisely. I have no tea for Paulie, music box for May, Martha. Dr. Shu. How do you do? It's better to fight here than in some random ruins. Well, are you trying to tell me something, Doc? Because I don't appreciate your tone. Where are my amulets? There you go. However, I did craft you a gift.
It looks really special.
Excellent. You're welcome. It will tell me my match is going to start, so I'm not too worried about losing it. Does Toby like dried apple, I wonder? How you doing? No, they don't like kids joining in the fun. Toby likes dried apple slice. I'll have to remember that. Yes. Alright, now.
Hi.
Mayor Gale.
I like this gift. Thanks.
You're really welcome. Hello, how you doing? I forgot to make noodles. Oh! I'm really sorry because all I've got, Arlo, is your favourite fish soup.
It really is a nice present. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey!
Hey, Oaks. Oh, no. You just be as good as you, mate. Hey, you're welcome. It's popcorn for Oaks. Emily, how you doing?
That irrigation system for the tree farm is very impressive. Maybe I can use it for my farm?
Well, you let me know what you want, kiddo, and I will build it for you.
Thanks for the gift.
You're really welcome. The topaz is the biggest thing I found that she likes. Hey, Antoine. How you doing? It's back in business. Can everyone? Okay. That's good news. You know what else I got for you? I got you some soap.
Is it for me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And Petra.
Hi.
How you doing? Oh, never mind. You don't have to be interested. I can still give you a disc.
It
looks pretty. Yeah, it's the prettiest disc I could find in the mines. Presley,
Hi.
how you doing?
I'm so happy that the tree farm's up and running again. We really needed to support our builders and the local economy.
You're welcome. I have also got for you a topaz.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. And Albert, how you doing? It looks awesome, and it better not fall out from under me or I know where to find you. Here, have a talisman for luck.
I like this gift. Thanks.
You're welcome. Phyllis, I don't have any topaz necklaces. Hey, how you doing? Thanks, Phyllis, for your faith in me. That's really good. How about I give you a topaz?
Thank you for giving me a present.
You're welcome. Phyllis really likes the topaz necklace. But I can't make them yet, so let's give... Hey, how you doing? Okay, this is May and Remy, and I have a horrible feeling that May can actually kick Remy's tail. So I guess we'll find out. I need to talk to Alice. How you doing? Alice is a writer. She likes fight scenes. B,
Hi.
how you doing? Aww. Maybe this year. Bet on me. Here you go.
Thank you for giving me a present.
You're really welcome. That's the closest thing I found, or the highest thing I found. Okay. No, I did bet right. Alright, I wonder who I'll be facing off against in the finals if I win. We will find out. Okay, I think I've covered everyone. Ardit and Merlin aren't here, so I'll try and catch them in the evening. Yep, I have covered pretty much everyone. Chiwa likes... I don't have any golden salmon on me. Okay. Yeah. So Chiwa really likes fish, if you hadn't guessed. And the thing that he likes most about fish... Oh, sorry, the fish that he likes most, to my surprise, is a wise fish, because Toadie likes bubblefish. So, just going to apply that to my defense. There we go. And I think it's nearly time for my match. It is nearly time for my match. I've got about 15 minutes. So they'll call in a minute and tell me to get on stage for my match. And I've forgotten who I'm facing. Oh, Dr. Zhu, that's right. No, they won't? Or maybe it's at 2. I've forgotten when I'm supposed to fight. 14:30. Awesome, I have some time. I'll be facing Remington if I win, by the look of it, in the final. And I'm probably facing Irwa in the semi-final. Alright, so while we're waiting for the clock to tick down, let's just go and chop a tree. You don't want to be late for your match, otherwise you get disqualified. So this is the slow part of martial arts tournaments day. Okay, please go on the stage. Now you'll notice I can't get on yet. I've got to wait for the little yellow arrows to come up. There we go, now we can get on. I'm going to go over to here because I don't know which end Dr. Zhu wants to stand at. Okay, he's going to stand at the top. And once I stood at the wrong end, and the opponent came and stood right beside me, and I got sucker punched real early. I still beat them. Oh, stop whining. Okay. Alright, so we're also, I think, the second match of the afternoon. Because I think it's only the final tomorrow, or is that the other way? No, it's the second match tomorrow, the first match tomorrow. I should pay more attention to my opponents. Okay. Alright, looks like that's the end of my match. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to have time to play out a third day today. So, a fourth day today. No, yeah. So tomorrow we will do the final for the martial arts tournament. But I think that's it for the day. And what I might do is while the going's good... Do I have any dried apricots on me? Alright, I'm going to have to get an apricot tree from the church. The best way to make friends with the kids is most of them like dried apricots, with a couple of exceptions that only like they like dried apple instead. Well, I don't think I've worked out what Polly likes yet. Merlin! Hey, how you doing? People in the old world used to do human stimulation to grow their muscles. They did indeed, and it was very bad for them.
Wonderful. I'll take that.
You're really welcome. I'm out of timber too, so we're going to have to do another tree chopping exercise. Possibly down at Amber Island, and we might finish with fishing. After I get my commission, which I should probably go and do now. The Commerce Guild, it's not too big a panic. The Commerce Guild closes at 2000 at night. So it opens at 8 in the morning and goes till 8 in the evening. One of the very few places that do that. Oh, for a minute I thought the water was still polluted, and I'm like, no, what did I miss? But no, I didn't miss anything. It's all good. Ooh, there are 4 commissions on the board. What do we got? A DD transport, 250 and 280. 2 cooking sets, 250 and 280. Cooking sets require iron bars. Okay, 2230 gold on that one. We are going to make ourselves a DD. I know, all my work on getting bronze bars done, but this, if I can pull it off, is worth it. I have the cloth, I have the glass, I have a small engine. I think I have enough quality leather to make the seats. We'll find out. That would be annoying if I didn't, because I don't think I've... Oh, I might have enough paints. We'll find out. Alrighty. Grab the steel plate. Grab the ironwood planks. I need to chop wood as well. Let's get this DD up and running first, because it's worth a fair amount of gold and a bunch of reputation. So yes. Alright, 2 single seats. Yes. 3 rubber tires, and yes. Okay, 2 single seats and 3 rubber tires. Whoops. We're going to build that. Okay. Excellent. Craft ourselves up. Whoops. There I go again. 2 of those. And craft ourselves up 3 of those. Okay. So, we have our single seats, our engine. Where'd those rubber tires go? Our rubber tires. I need to go get my fishing rod out of the clothing box again. That's okay, we'll do that in a tick. Bronze bars, I think. No, copper bars. It never says them, but you do need them. Uh-oh. Alright, copper bars. Actually did say them. Copper bars, small engine, and cloth and glass. Actually, the glass should be in one of these. Here it is. And now we get the cloth out of crafting. Okay, so that should be everything we need for our DDs. Let's start with our copper bars and head with our engines and go to our small seats. 1 and 2 and head into 7 rubber tires. And I forgot to put the cloth down in the hot bar, so glass. Let's just do that. And fibre cloth. I just need to pick it up. Alrighty, let's go find, I think it's Antoine. Okay, check that out. Prediction reward. Yay! I get spice steak and martial arts badges. Nice. Done. Okay. Just check my map. Yep, he'll be heading into the plaza, so if I head this way and he heads that way, we should meet in the middle. Just trying to work out why I've got 2 arrows on my thing. Antoine, I'm sorry to get in the way of your dinner, but here. You're welcome. What's that other thing on my map? Alright, let's go find out. Oh, wait a minute. I think it's pointing to a DD stop up here. I could be wrong, but that's what I think it's doing. Alright, missions are clear. Inventory is 60 stamina. Okay, cool. Seafood noodles for Arlo for tomorrow. Hopefully he still has his wish list up in the morning, because it's no point trying to give it to him tonight because I've gifted him already. Let's go see what we need for that, because I have a funny feeling I'm going to need to go fishing. Cooking recipe. Seafood paella, no, it's noodles, so I'm going to have to work it out. Alright, so this needs rice, bamboo papaya and a golden salmon. So I reckon for seafood noodles, if I went flour, a bamboo papaya and golden salmon, I might be somewhere near the mark. So I need golden salmon. I've got the rest, it's just the fish, because I keep selling them as soon as I catch them. It is my fault. I don't have a fishing box. I don't have a fishing box, that's irritating. Okay, I will have to rectify that because I've got about 13 of them, so I might as well. Alright, well we'll make that extra box a fishing box. Label it. Double clicked instead. Call that fishing. Alright, we will get some golden salmon, which means actually there is one other thing we need to do as well. I need to build myself another burner. So get this burner up. We won't get it running though, because I actually have to go get some timber, so we might go down. Yeah. I need steel plate. Oh no, I have them on me. Okay. I have 4 on me, so that's not going to happen tonight. Alright. The best place to get golden salmon is down where the Goliath fish are. And that's also not a bad place to get a little bit of timber as well. So let's go to here and just confirm that through. Almost there. eventually. Thanks for that. Okay, away we go. Try not to jump into the river. The fishing spot. I came all the way out here without my rod, didn't I? I am having such a derpy morning this morning. Look at that. Don't say anything. Alright, where's that Dee Dee? We shall do fishing. Take 2. Unbelievable. I don't think I've ever made this many mess ups in this short a time in a really long time. Oh dear. I'm going to have to sell that extra fishing rod so I don't keep sorting the one I want to use into the bin. Where are we? It's in clothing. There it is. That shouldn't go in there though. Okay. Fishing. Take 2. Quickest way, 29 minutes. Otherwise you'll spend about an hour getting out there. So right, I have my fishing rod on me, I have my worms on me, we're good. Actually, I better have my worms on me. I always have the worms on me, because there are so many times when I've said, you know what, while I'm here I'm going to go fishing, and then I've needed the worms. So I don't go anywhere without them now. All for the fishing rod. And eat a fish. Alright, we're probably going to eat Goliath fish as well, but that's okay. Oh. As long as I get 1 golden salmon by morning, we're good. Oh. Little light taps on the... And don't get impatient. Man. If I catch 7 of these, I have 7,000 gold, which will see me in our yard expansion, without too much trouble. But they are devilish hard to catch. And that only, of course, if Django's prices aren't at 82% like they have been. Occasionally you'll catch him up at 120%, but those days are few and far between and to be treasured. Okay, 20 of those and I have 7,000. I just want a golden salmon and then we're going home. Yay! Alright. Actually, instead of going home, I see trees. I'm going to vandalize the forest. Sorry, sea urchins. They will grow back, I promise. And there's a lot of ironwood in these big ones. So, okay, a lot. There's a few pieces. In the stump, usually. Yep, 7 ironwood. Oh, fiddlesticks, really? Okay, I just need to deal with... Okay, it's getting late. I don't want to beat up too many more sea urchins. Okay, I cannot make it home in time. The DDs have stopped running. So I'm just going to see how many more of these I can get. I keep forgetting I can just hold my finger down on the left mouse button and I will automatically get chopping happening. There we go. Very good for not having RSI. Getting a little laggy. There we go. And again. How much timber can I chop before I fall over? That's the question. Now, if I try doing this in Pumpkin Days, I will end up in hospital and being fined a large amount of money. So, there we go. Thanks for being with me today, guys. I will catch you all later. You take care. And yeah, tomorrow we're doing Pumpkin Days. And the day after, Portia.